Hello there. Welcome to the fourth episode of Hot Rod's Rants. Um, what do I say this time? I was scrolling through the ESPN page and I ran across Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. Uh, Provocateur with a big mouth. Stephen A. I think the middle name A is two syllables and the last one is whole. So you can figure that out. I don't get these people at ESPN. They just won't leave the idea of Notre Dame's money alone. They seem to be obsessed with this shit. I think I read somewhere where Stephen A. Smith was a basketball player, but I don't know if I'm buying that. I'd say he had to be a gymnast because you got to be pretty damn flexible to walk around with your foot in your mouth all the time. So I don't know if hooping was his thing. But I seen where he was ranting about Notre Dame not being in a conference and not sharing their bag. Hey, Steve, not sharing their bag. Hey, man, I thought I read somewhere where you were dabbling in politics. You know what capitalism is? You know what capitalism is, bruh? Huh? That's where somebody makes you an offer, and if it's a good offer, you accept it, and they pay you. That's called capitalism. You sharing your bag, Steve? Hey, man, you running around your neighborhood when you get paid sharing your bag? Huh? That shit's so childish, so let's get a little childish right here. Here! There's your hairline, bruh. Why don't you just shave that shit off? You could draw the map of North America on that 8 head. Come on, man. You really give a shit what Notre Dame's doing with their money? That seems to be a thing with you guys at ESPN. You've heard of Trump derangement syndrome? Well, you're NDDS, Notre Dame derangement syndrome. Everybody there seems to be worried about what they're doing with their bag. What you doing with your bag, Steve? Huh? Well, what they do with their money. Yeah, they got a contract. And you said the Big Ten has a contract. And yeah, they all have a contract. ESPN has a contract too. And when they get their money, do they go share it with CBS and NBC and ABC? Well, hell no, they don't. This is crazy. I can't believe that somebody like you, man, would worry about somebody else's money. It's like, I don't worry about your money, but you got to be the most overpaid fucker at ESPN except for Paul Feinbaum. Paul Feinbaum, if he's making $1 a week, I said before, he's stealing money. Watching him try to choke out his so-called confession or admission that he was wrong about the SEC and all that stuff that shit was hard to get out. Almost like 2 weeks of constipation. No pun intended. But just in case, Steve, that you aren't familiar with math and hey, here we go again with that. Alabama beat Georgia. Well, who's Georgia? Were they in the finals? Huh? No. Were they in the semifinals? No. So who the hell is Georgia? You guys, we know that you're in bed with the SEC, Steve. We know it. Okay? So we get it, bruh. We get it. But the SEC wasn't no good. I thought we went over this time and time again. Okay? So let's do this again. This is a 0, Steve. That's a 0. So -1, -2, -3. That would be -3 for the amount of yards that Alabama got against Georgia. Okay? -3 yards. Can you read my lips there, Steve? -3 yards. Okay? I know you're a bit slow, but hey, we're doing what we can, all right? Then they played Indiana, and they got mauled. They quit, all right? We've been over this shit. I just see you guys over and over and over. Oh, Notre Dame won't share their money. Notre Dame won't get in a conference. What is it with you cats? You know what I mean? Why don't you get on something else? Go put that big-ass cowboy hat again and make fun of the Cowboys or whatever it is you do. But for the 57th time this month, they're not going in a conference, Steve. They're not sharing their money. So get over it. You can tell all your boys at ESPN to get over it. I mean, come on, man. I can't believe that you'd actually give a shit about Notre Dame sharing their money. They don't want to get in a conference. That's none of your business whether they get in a conference. Why the hell would they want to get in a conference? Which probably had a hell of a lot to do with you guys not letting them in the football playoff. Because if they would have won, well, then they didn't have to share their money. And boy, wouldn't that be a bitch, huh? But capitalism's a good thing, Steve. It really is. I mean, if you're so worried about all that liberal, let's all share the same damn orange, well, then next time ESPN cuts you that check, then walk your ass around the neighborhood with your bag and give them some of your money. Peace.